Prevention of accidents and hazards in OT. Definition: hazard: a situation that poses a level of threat to life, health, property or environment. A hazard does not exist when it is not happening. Anesthesia and surgery are conducted in technologically intensive environment potentially cause hazardous. The most common hazards in OT: fires and explosions, static electricity, electrical hazards, radiation injury, air pollution and power failure. Fires explodes. Both of these can cause death or injury to the patient. Only occur if we have three things: spark or hot surface, flammable substance and source of oxygen. Sources of sparks are heat, it caused due to static electricity, any faulty electrical switches and apparatus, example saws, plaster cutters and drills, foreign matter, example dirt or grease and oxygen or nitrous oxide, cylinders, diathermy, open flames, and flammable substances like includes ether, ethyl chloride and solution in spirits. The addition of oxygen increase flammability. Other precautions to reduce static electricity: conductor flow, it's a concrete or conductive rubber or plastic placed on floors, and we should avoid wool, plastic and nylon fabrics and wear cotton or other anti-static outer clothes instead. Wear aprons of conductive rubber, wear anti-static boots or conductive canvas overshoes, and always maintain humidity of 60%. Static sparks or more frequent when the air is dry. And the ventilation anesthetic gases are heavier than air and tend to collect at ground level. So regular inspection of electric switch and apparatus, firefighting equipment should always be available. Smoking and open flames must be forbidden. Enhancing patient safety: avoidance, prevention and amelioration of adverse outcomes or injuries. The quality of a care, extent to which health services for individuals and populations increase likelihood of desired health outcomes and are consistent with current professional knowledge. And patient safety is focused on prevention of injury, and quality assurance generally deals with the broader spectrum of quality including the success of treatments, and risk management is focused on proactive patient safety based on principle that prevention of injuries via error reduction and system improvements. And avoidance of unnecessary risk taking, almost unending anticipation of what might go wrong, projection of actions in anticipation of failure, and above all, mindfulness, being patient centered. Patient is above our ego. Maintaining vigilance: the anesthesia provider must maintain alertness and be aware of, compensate for and counteract the forces working against vigilance. Fatigue and sleep deprivation are probably the most common causes of lapses in vigilance. And practice in a system of care: teamwork, preparation, monitoring, control of human factors, organized arrangement of supplies and drugs, escape, labeling, especially mainly labeling, and establishing and adhering to local standards. Katuki, PIV cannula and monitoring cables orderly, lighting and reducing clutter, noise and distractions, maintain infection control, antibiotic administration in the pre-operative interval reduces post-operative wound infection, and surgical wound infection rates are increased threefold by hypothermia. And seek assistance early and quickly, inform others, establish clarity of roles for each person involved in management of event, and use effective communication process use resources effectively and identify what additional resources we need, either people, supplies, equipment, transportation, to manage the situation. Coming to the nurse's responsibility. Wear shoes designed for nurses with non-slip soles. Handle sharp objects with extreme care. Use special safety receptacles to store used hypodermic needles until disposal. Use safety needles if available. Install ground fault circuit interrupters. Call a qualified electrician to test and repair faulty or suspect equipment. Comply with all safety instructions regarding the installation and periodic inspection of electrical medical equipment. Wear a radiation dosimeter, that is badge or other, when exposed to radiation. Comply with all safety instructions. To reduce exposure to a minimum, install air conditioning with effective general ventilation in the operating room to reduce heat stress and remove odors, gases and vapors. Provide eye wash bottles or fountains. Nurses sensitive to natural rubber latex must use non-latex or powder-free latex gloves and avoid contact with other latex products. Follow established appropriate infection control precautions, assuming blood, body fluids and tissue or infection. And routinely use barriers such as gloves, eye protection, goggles or face shields and gowns. Wash hands and other exposed skin surfaces after coming into contact with the blood or body fluids. Follow appropriate procedures in handling and disposing of sharp instruments or needles, and provide lifting aids for the lifting and transport of heavy patients. Consult an occupation safety specialist. Thank you.